Hi Leo, and welcome to your Love Scope for May 2020. Let's get right into your reading and see what messages are in store for you guys. And I'm going to try to pull in several different stories since this is general, just so it can resonate with more of you, unless it's very specific. So let's see what's coming out for all the Leos. Okay, so we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Oops. Let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others. And worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. So, first message coming through is for Leos who have met somebody, in the recent past that you really connected with, that you enjoy their company. Because right here we've got the honeymoon, enjoying, time together. And I really don't think this is talking about being on a vacation and meeting somebody. This is just somebody that's newer into your life, into your reality, and you really clicked and connected with them. And now in the present, it's like you're unsure. There's some sort of delay, or things aren't really progressing forward, and it has you a bit uncertain. But here we have in the future, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So those of you that have this like newer connection that seems like it's just a perfect fit, but it's not really progressing, or there's some sort of holdup or delay, just trust the process. By the end of May, I think you will have some answers, or you guys will finally be able to be together. Or a commitment can be offered, or this person can invest more time and energy into this connection with you. So some Leos, there's this newer connection and you're just very unsure about, is this person into me? Is this going to work? Yes. There's just something going on here, and get some advice from your friends. You don't sit there and overthink things in your mind and create stories. Ask people of the same gender of the person you're dating. What does this mean? What do you think this means? Because I feel there's somebody in your life that will be able to give you some really good advice about this person and this situation. But I see like it's working out, okay? And this could even be where you met this person and it's like you lost touch, or you guys just kind of stopped talking and you don't understand. But there's a reconnection here, all right? Single Leos, there may be a connection coming in May. But again, I feel like a very slow progression. You're like more of a friend with this person, or you're just trying to be a friend. Or Leo, somebody is trying to just be your friend, like putting on that front, that show, like, oh, I'm just your friend. But it's because they're trying to get in. They want more from you, okay? Those of you in committed relationships, like coupled up, I'm not getting a whole lot about that actually. Other than like things are going quite well, and there's some sort of blessing that's going to show up for you guys at the end of May. The main message I feel is for more of like single Leos, uncommitted Leos, but there's somebody that you are interested in or attached to, or there's somebody who's interested in you, who's playing off that they're just your friend, waiting for the moment. But man, the chemistry and the connection is very beautiful. It's quite harmonious. So let's pull some cards and gain some more insight about this. Like, why isn't this connection moving faster? It will, though. It's worth waiting for, okay? It's absolutely worth waiting for. Okay, we got sexual nostalgia and twin flame recognition. Look at that. Yes, Leo. So yeah, right? this newer connection, this person, like you guys just really hit it off when you first met, when you were first hanging out or just talking. You know, some of you this may just be somebody you met on a dating website and you've only been talking over the phone or messaging, and you could have had some spicy messaging going on as well. But this newer energy in your life, Leo, it is beautiful and it's equal and it's mutual, okay? But there's some sort of delay. I'm going to pull more cards to see why. What is this delay about? Because it is worth waiting for. Like, this relationship has a longevity to it. This is somebody you're meant to have a very long lasting relationship, if not being the one coming through as twin flame recognition. And I do see it's very equal interest on both sides. It's not like one person is in more than the other. So again, if you kind of been thinking, is this in my head or am I just more into them than they are into me? No, there's just some sort of energy, a delay here. So let's pull some more cards. And again, if you are in a, you know, committed relationship, this looks great for May. Like, you guys are really getting along. You know, as I was about to say that, we had this card fly out, Five of Emotions, broken heart, missing you, remorse. So those of you, you know, that are coupled up, it could be we've had a fight, a misunderstanding, and now in the month of May, you guys are going to mend and really work past that and move beyond that. Now, for the rest of you, this is some confusion. You may be separated from this person for some reason, or again, it's like you can't see each other, or things are just moving really, really slow, and it's making you uncomfortable, unsure, really second guessing yourself and the connection. But it's the real thing. I'm telling you, it is the real thing. Okay, so we have the Two of Roses, distorted energy, pressure, scarcity. Eight of Roses, expanding, evolving, learning. Life lessons, discipline, growth, maturing. And this would actually be the card that represents you in the tarot, Leo. All right, yeah. Your energy with this person, you guys are very equal. Now, with these cards coming out, part of this delay or setback could be you know, things were going really well, and then maybe we had a fight, a disagreement, an argument about something, and we kind of pull back from each other. And now in the present, what's going to take place is either you or this person are talking to friends, trusted sources, and seeing this connection from a different perception, which ultimately leads to some growth and some maturity and, you know, coming together. So those of you where things were going great and then we had this argument, this disagreement, and, you know, we kind of separated a bit because the relationship wasn't in too deep, you guys are going to come back together and figure it out, okay? Because this is too precious. This is a beautiful connection. And for others of you, there's this person, it's like they have something else that they need to focus on right now, that they have to take care of. So let's see. Okay, we got the divine masculine of flames, creative, intense, magnetic. This could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. And now we have karma, balancing, divine order, reaping, and we have spirit, divine intervention, spiritual evaluation. All right, you have three major arcanas and then a court card coming out here. And look at what would be next, the shadow, karmic, soul contracts, and lessons. Okay, so we're going to keep this out because this gives me an idea of what this delay is, what's holding this up, why this relationship, even though there's all this chemistry, connection, equally, there's some karmic energy that either you're dealing with, Leo, or this person is dealing with, and that has to be resolved before this connection can fully solidify and come together. And that's why I don't see a solid commitment here, even though I see a lot of emotion and attraction. And the shadow and then karma, balancing divine order, reaping. And if we've had a fight, a disagreement, an argument, that's what this energy is about, figuring it out. And somebody, I feel, has to put their pride in their back pocket and kind of step up, take accountability, and apologize, okay, in that situation. And then for the rest of you, the reason why this relationship is slower moving in really connecting together is because one of you has some karmic energy that has to be resolved, but that will play out and be completed in the month of May, because at the end of May we have this divine intervention from Spirit, which brings you guys together, or you're talking again and you're working it out, you're figuring it out, this relationship and what you guys want to do with it. And it was definitely worth waiting for. And maybe some of you, this has been a very long distance connection, and that's what this delay is about. And by the end of May, you guys are going to come to a decision on how to proceed forward with this connection, because it's very real. The emotions run deep. This is like mind, body, heart, and soul type of attraction towards each other, and it's very equal. It's mutual, so it's not all in your head. Some of you, there's some karma that has to be resolved. Some of you, there's some disagreement, and we just need to learn how to kind of mold into each other a little better. Some of you, this is like the delay is because there's distance, there's separation here for some reason. But no matter what, this person is somebody you're absolutely meant to be with, Leo. It is not just in your head. They feel you too. There's just some other circumstances going on. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, so 9 of Flames, perseverance, stamina tested, and Bringer of Roses, a commitment is offered. So, some of you, it could be this person just needed a moment to wake up and realize how fantastic you are. Or this is a general reading, so it can be interchangeable. This might be you, Leo, where you have really woken up to how you feel about another person, and you are finally ready to offer yourself into a commitment, all right? By the end of May, there is a commitment offered. There's the next step is taken. Some of you, this could be, I love you. Some of you, this is, okay, let's get committed. And some of you, this could be like a relocation, because I do feel that distance and that separation, as part of the delay here. So let's pull a bit more cards, just because I do feel this relationship is very significant. And and you're kind of questioning, like, is it just in my head, or are they just, playing with my heart and my mind? What's going on here? Why isn't this moving quicker? All right. So karmic flame love, and we do see this. So this could be, where there was a third-party situation going on prior to meeting, or somebody trying to wrap up a relationship or getting out of a relationship when you guys met. And remember, this friend energy, one of you could just be a friend bystander. Like, you could be really interested in this person, but they're in a relationship with somebody else, so you're being their friend. Or you're in a relationship, so this person's being your friend, but whatever the relationship is, it's karmic and it's coming to an end. That's what this energy, this, the karmic soul contracts and lessons, that being resolved and dissolved. And for others of you, this is just a reiteration of the karmic energy that doesn't have anything to do, you know, with other relationships or third parties. And you'll know how that applies for you. Next is true forgiveness. So no matter what, there is going to have to be a conversation and somebody really having to explain themselves. And look at that at the bottom, take full accountability for their mysteriousness or withholding information, or, you know, being in but not being fully available. Just whatever the case is for you personally, there is going to be a need for some accountability, and then the other person will have to truly forgive in the soul as though it never happened in order for this relationship to progress and proceed forward to its highest potential. Next is sacred moments. This is a very special connection. It's connected at the heart with heart consciousness. And lastly, look at that, sacred love. Yeah, I love the progression of the cards that tell the story about this love story in your life, Leo, because here's the delay, you know. And some of you, again, this is just about separation, and maybe if you guys do live in different locations, you have more of an open relationship, and you know, now things are getting real. It's time to get serious. We need to just put it all on the table and forgive and move forward, because sacred moments, heart consciousness, sacred love, this is a very precious romance. And now through the month of May, it's like all the pieces are finally falling into place, and at the end of May you take the next step forward for whatever that means for your relationship, and everything has been well worth the wait because of what this relationship evolves into. All right, Leo, so the delay here, karmic energies for some of you, living in separate locations, and then there is this element of these other energies that's not really coming through, but it does not have to be attached to like a third party or other relationships. It's just there was some karma that absolutely had to be resolved before this relationship could fully come together. All right, Leo, so the connection is not just in your head, it is very much there. There's just some energies that have to be settled first. And if you are a cross watcher, your Leo, if this resonates 100% for you, it's not that your Leo does not feel you, it doesn't care about you, all those things. There's just some energies that have to be handled and sorted out first. And in May, it's like everything is falling into place. So don't give up on this. It's not all in your head, Leo. This is going to blossom into such a beautiful relationship. And the person who's kind of holding back or been dealing with the karmic energies is coming into full recognition of how precious this connection truly is. So those are your messages, Leo. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.